she's okay. Here we go, sweetie. You ready?
Hey guys, and this is going to be Phoebe's labor and delivery. For those of you that don't know, Phoebe was too young for us to consider safe to breed this year. We tend to wait a little bit longer just to make sure the does are completely ready. She had a buck jump the fence, who also happened to be her dad, which does turn into a problem after the kids are born. I'll share that with you guys. But we weren't sure of her due date because we had bucks jumping the fence. I knew she was for sure pregnant, but just wasn't sure when she was due. Been keeping a very close eye on her. But here she goes, ready to go for labor.
I don't need all of this right now. We're gonna at least try to get you under this clean straw, okay? Come here, girl. I know. The last thing you want to do is go on a walk.
Poor Phoebe was so confused as to why she was in so much pain and what was going on. She was just barely a year old at this time when she was delivering. She had no idea what was happening, what was going on. And she was in pain, poor thing. But she ended up doing pretty well throughout the process. She did need some snuggles and encouragement, but she handled it pretty well, better than I was expecting. job. Good job. Good girl. Good girl, sweet pea. I know. I know. Oh, I know you gotta go. I know you gotta go. Same as I did for Wrigley, I'm gonna put a little bit of this on here to help prevent tearing. Just a little slow for me. Hey Dad, could you help keep the other goats out of here, please? Dad, could you get the goats out? I see hoofs. There you go, sweetheart. Good girl. You're doing a good job, sweetheart. Trying to. Sorry about the camera, guys. I'm trying to get it turned up. Fall over. You're doing a good job, sweetie. It's so hard when you don't know what's going on. I'm gonna take some of this. Here I am going to just be putting, I had put some lubrication on her earlier, and I'm just going to be helping her stretch over this baby. Like I said, she's really young, and the skin was starting to tear, so I'm just trying to make sure that there's lubricant on the skin on the outside that doesn't have all of the amniotic fluid, and also that she's going to stretch over the baby, okay? I'm so sorry, honey. I know. You're so little. I know, honey. I know. Oh, you're doing it. There you go. I was getting worried you weren't making a lot of progress. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So this is a little bit later. More time had passed, and Mom wasn't making any progress here. She had gotten that head out and then had kind of stalled, and she wasn't having a very good time of it. She had been up and down a couple times and then finally laid back down to push. Baby ended up having a leg back. That was the problem. But as you can see, even with me helping her on pushes here, this baby's very large for her, and we're having a difficult time getting him out. Be that hard on your first one. Okay, come on, Mama. I know, we got a leg back. Come on. I'll wait for you. We gotta get him out, okay? Because you got a leg back. I know. Ready? Ready? Oh, honey. Honey, you gotta push him out now. Come on. That's it. You gotta go now. That's it. I know. Come on. You can't leave baby like that.
You gonna push? Push. Push, mama. Push. Come on, push. Ready? Push. Push, push, push. Ready? Go. Push. Come on, mama. Oh, we got an arm back. Come on, you can do it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Come on, don't run away. Oh, good girl. Oh, good girl.
So with the birth taking so long, baby wasn't doing well and wasn't breathing right when I had seen him. You can see here though, as soon as I run to go get stuff to make sure his airways are good, those little ribs start going up and baby is just fine.
Good girl. Oh, good boy. There you go. Good boy. Here. Here. Good boy. Good boy. You ready? I'm gonna go for a ride. Woo. Woo.
So as gruesome as this looks, it is a great way to clear a kid's airways when needed. You can help swing extra fluid up, and it's a good way to get them coughing. You're also going to see here to get baby to cough up that fluid. I am going to not so nicely, but not roughly, put a piece of straw in baby's nose to get them to sneeze and hopefully clear out their lungs and airways.
I think we got number 2 coming here in a minute. This one needs to start coughing. Here, sweetie. Okay, if you have a baby that has fluid, doesn't want to get out, there you go. You can stick some straw in their nose. There you go. Got it? Oh, good. Okay. And then you can get baby to sneeze. There we go. What about you, baby girl? How you doing over there? Little boy. She's got number 2 coming. She is, he was stuck. He had his arm back. Same thing that happened to Rosie on her first one. Here we go, sweetheart. Told you she was pregnant.
Oh, look at you.
He wasn't very lively. He was stuck for a hot minute there.
Oh, man.
She didn't know what to do. There, oh, good mama. And he got his arm back, so I had to help.
Oh.
So hopefully she wasn't quite big enough, and he had his arm back being a little stink pot.
Look, he's got straight ears.
Look at that.
Little buck.
Little boy. Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh, I think she's got number 2 coming. He's not as lively as I'd like him to be fair. I stuck straw in his nose to make him sneeze.
All right. Good job.
Here you go.
A lot of slime.
He's got another one. There you go. What a good mama. You got this one, sweetie. If you're going to help clean him up, that's good for me. I just had to get him breathing because he wasn't. Okay. I was like, not again. I was worried he was stuck for too long.
Oh, here comes some.
He had that arm clear back. Here comes another one. Yep, there's another one. This is really hard to try to film.
It'd be better if our lights worked.
It would be. She's gonna have enough. She just doesn't know what to do. She's doing a good job. Look at her.
Oh, yeah.
Look at her. The instinct kicked in. At first she was like, what is that? The weirdest poop I've ever taken. And it hurt the whole time. She did it. There she goes. Here comes number 2. Let's keep a closer eye on her and make sure that she knows how to nurse milk.
Where did I see some?
There's a hoof. I told Blake he could see. I just didn't want Addie running around.
He could what?
He could come in. Addie was just screaming. You're just gonna have the baby just like that, Mama Goat? Just like that? Good girl.
All right.
Good girl.
Good job.
Good
Get
job.
slime off there.
Good job. Oh, let's get him off your face, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good girl. Good girl, little boy.
Another buck.
Little boy. Here you go,
Look at
baby.
that.
Yeah, I got another one for you.
All right.
The second one's always easier, huh, Mama? Okay.
Good job, little girl.
She may have another one.
Oh, triplets? She's too young.
She was too young to even have one.
Gizzard taken up.
That is the little bit of the placenta there.
All right, yeah. I'm working on your hair, Peter. Please, yeah.
She's freaking out because the baby's in here. She started crying when she started. Did you hear that one big push? That's when I decided to help. That one where she screamed.
Right, yeah.
Well, I let her push for a little while and she just wasn't. She kind of, the problem was that she gave up. She didn't know
Some new
what to do.
cousins?
So she had a foot and a head out and she just stood up and was like, oh no, can you get her, please? Get her, baby. Big sister's kind of going through the change of life.
Stop it.
Good girl, Phoebe. Good girl, Mama. Look at her go. Look at her go. She's not pregnant. Good job.
Well, these first ones are always the ones that you're constantly.
Well, it was a good thing too with that foot back. That's why I am the way I am. And then he wasn't breathing when he got out. And she didn't know to clean him. She did once she kind of figured out that it was a baby. But like, that
All right,
person.
everybody. Cool your job. Get out of here. Let Mama do her thing. Come on. All right. Look at that.
Okay. I don't know. She may be done. She looks pretty hollowed out.
Boss, you're the only one that didn't do nothing with it.
She's very jealous of that.
$2, Fleck. $2.
Good job, Mama Goat.
That's what we'll call a $1. Oh, one's yours and the other one, who's on that $3 bill?
I don't know. So how about just George and Washington? Good girl. Good girl, Mama. girl, Phoebe. You're an aunt and uncle now. Girl, mommy. Here's this one. She looks all done. Good girl. Here she goes. Good job, Mama. Good work. She did it. I was so worried she'd be too small, but here they are, two little boys. Good job, Phoebe. Good job. We're waiting on the placenta and we're getting her all set up now. Hey guys, and welcome back. We have had our last goat of the season, kid. I was inside making popcorn for all my nieces and nephews, and then niece and nephew, and my kiddos to get them a snack while they were outside playing on the trampoline. And my husband ran up and told me, he was like, she's pushing, I think she's pushing. Now, if you guys have been following us, well, maybe not, I don't know actually all that I've posted, but Phoebe, our little girl here, has been acting labory or acting like she's in labor and losing her ligaments and getting them back for what feels like an eternity. So this morning I felt her ligaments and I was like, well, I can kind of still feel this one, but I know she lies about it. She's not probably really going to be in labor today or tomorrow or ever. And but I was keeping an eye on her and I'm like, I don't know, she's acting pretty labory. And then she started playing Winnie the Pooh, which is when they paw the ground and up and down, paw the ground up and down, and it's up, down, paw the ground, then you'll see the kid. So in my head, it's like when they start playing Winnie the Pooh, babies are coming. But she did it. My husband came up and got me and he's like, she's pushing. And 17 minutes later, we had the first little buck, and then like 2 minutes after that, the second little buck. So she's had two beautiful little boys. They're both doing well. The first one was stuck with his arm back. So we got him out, and he seems a little bit sleepier than the other one, but he seems to be doing pretty good. She kicked in right away and started cleaning babies up. They're starting to look for the udder now to get some milk. gonna stay out here until I make sure that they both kid. I will put some iodine on their little umbilical cords and make sure mom passes the placenta. But here we are. It's a wrap on kidding season. This year was so hard because I had no idea when anybody had gotten bred. We were sick and we had bucks jumping the fence, and gracious, we were sick, and we wrote it down, but I just had no idea who got who and when. So very, very excited that our last doe has finally gone, unless Miss Cindy there has decided to actually be bred. I don't think she was. Watch it prove me wrong. But as of right now, I think we are officially done this season. Back to normal. Here we go. There's those babies. I'm gonna make sure they get their milk, and then, like I said, make sure placenta passes and check on mom. I was worried about her. She wasn't supposed to be bred this year. She's still super little. She's doing great. Great little surprise this afternoon. I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I will see you on the next one. Grandma, go. Check in and seeing how baby's doing. This is her daughter from last year. You want to see those grandbabies, huh? As long as you guys are going to be nice, we can. Make sure they get some milk. Okay, so babies are pretty lethargic. New mama isn't quite sure what to do. Wasn't a strong pusher to start with. She's not having too much luck delivering the placenta. She hasn't really tried. She's still having contractions, but she's just super uncomfortable and not really wanting to push. Babies got a little bit of colostrum as we held them up, but are still looking pretty weak, especially that one that I pulled. So I'm gonna give them some Jumpstart. This had a longer nozzle before another goat ate it. But I'm gonna give both the little boys a little bit of this, and we should see a turnaround in their energy levels pretty quick here. This little guy is having a hard time warming up, and he hasn't figured out nursing yet. And his little nose is still swollen from being stuck. Poor thing. He had a traumatic injury. I gave him Jumpstart, and I tried to get him up to nurse, but we'll see. I'm getting him a little bit more warmed up now, and hopefully he perks up a little bit for us.